Hey guys, what's up here? It's Bubbles, resident Long Island Falcon, fucking washed up and shit. Alright, U-Haul, or I guess he's Merc now. Merc asked me to watch one of his sets versus Funk Doctor. I watched this live, kind of. I watched this, I was doing some homework. Then I have the tournaments. I wasn't paying attention too much, but I'm pretty sure it went game 3. Let's get into it. I'm going to review this for him. Alright, let's start off. Turn off the shit. Just fuck this music. Okay. So, let's talk about going to FD. Oh, that's a great pause. He goes to FOD, right? The only way that this shit could happen is if you fuck up. I mean, like, I don't. Actually, you know what? This matchup's already fucked up anyway. It's kind of just like a rock, paper, scissors between... Because if you... Like, they automatically ban... alright, so the situation is, if you RPS, you ban their shit, and you win, right? You're probably gonna ban FD or FOD. Say he probably banned FD, because he doesn't like that. It's not a very common... fun Falcon stage for his style of Falcon, where he's kind of like shield heavy. He needs like platforms to mess up the other person and to help him move around and shit. But that means that Funk Doctor bans Battlefield and Dreamland, which leaves Yoshi's and FOD. Yoshi's, a lot of Falcons like it, or like prefer it over FD and FOD versus Spaceys, but I think at this level of play, I'm fine with the decision to go FOD, because every Spacey and their mother is fucking confident on this stage. It's kind of bullshit. So I think going FOD would help him out a bit, regardless of the fact that it's going to fuck up Falcon, because it's hard to move with that character on this stage, unless you really refine and like understand platform movement and like just being janky and whatnot. Whereas Spaceys, they might struggle because they're moving faster. So I'm fine with the decision. It gives him, like, the weird thing about Yoshi's and FOD, the three-way between them, like, FD allows more room, right? And in the matchup, the biggest thing is laser and spacing, right? So Falcon needs to space out of the range of, like a short hop nair, short hop dare, or just you need to be able to not be shielding in that area, because then you subject yourself to free shield pressure, which every Falco knows how to do now. And you can grab out of it, but like if they shine grab, that's your mix up, and then you just have to roll away, and there's like just not fun. Whereas Yoshi's and FOD, it can be kind of risky to be lasering as Falco, because you get hit with a knee, they're going to be close enough to be able to punish you for your laser, or like just nair your fucking gun, because fuck you, right? So I'm fine with this decision, and like the added bonus of like messing up his tech skill potentially is a big deal, and I think this gamble is like, it's whatever. I mean, it's alright. I prefer something more comfortable, maybe not FD, fuck FD. Maybe Yoshi's, I don't know. I feel like I'm smarter than a lot of the Falco players, or I'm smarter than a lot of Spacey players, so I feel like I can take them on FD, just like outwitting them in neutral. But I'm not sure exactly what Merc's thought process is, but if I had to guess, because we talk a lot and I can kind of understand his thought process, I'd assume this is why he'd go here. So, into the match, immediately gets dared, right? And that was because the screen didn't transition. So he tries to nair right off the bat, right? Like, that's an alright choice and shit. Now he's getting comboed to shit, right? As you see, it's not looking fun for you, boy. So he's getting comboed. Shine, he's holding in really hard to try to get back to the stage, because he's scared of going off, right? This is fine. Like you could die super easily at the edge, because Falco's a character, right? So it's kind of like, do you risk the chance? It's the same option as like a Fox up B to ledge, or a Fox up B over. It's like you're going to take the free damage that you're just automatically going to get, because fuck you, right? or you can go out like, and that's holding in. Going to the ledge as a spacey is similar to just going off the stage and like trying to recover, because there's a chance you're not going to take as much damage, but there's a chance you're going to get hit with like that soft dare, because it's not PAL. It's going to work because this game sucks. All right, get up attack, gets punched by did he shield? Okay, so I think he if I look back, yeah. Okay, so you just Merc or I guess I am talking to Merc because he asked me to do this analysis, but to other Falcon mains, like, it's not terrible to subject yourself to shield pressure because you want to get a read on them. Getting a read on someone is very important. Like, I talk about this a little bit, where I'll drop a tech chase, or not even just a tech chase. Like, I'll like purposely drop like an option if I know I'm gonna overextend for it because I want to see what they do, right? Then you catalog that in your brain and you're just like, oh shit, next time he's gonna do this dumb option, or like he's gonna do his option, I'm gonna be able to punish it because I remembered, right? So it's fine to hold your shield, because if he's probably not going to shine grab you right off the bat. Funk Doctor's very heavy with shine grabs, but most Falcos won't automatically go to it, right? They just want to get a shine down air. They want to do some dumb shit on your shield, get some percent. They're not looking to condition you. They're not looking to force you out of your shield by means of doing the shine grab and then you having to react to that later on. So it's fine to hold your shield a little bit, especially on a platform, because you can shield drop, right? And you have, I'm not sure what the frame is, but it's like, I'm sure it like beats double shine somewhere. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm probably lying. But it's fine to hold your shield, so you don't need to panic too much. It's like, the problem with this matchup is Falcons like to panic a lot because they're like, oh, laser's broken, oh, up tilt, oh, shine, all this bullshit, right? You just kind of got to calm down and be like, oh, it's just another character I can get super easy, because no Firefox and shit. Alright, let's see. Alright, so he's looking for a ledge option. That is like a fine ledge option. You're not going to get much off there. He's going to crouch cancel that. That's fine. So if you, like, in that situation, like, you could up air, you can get more percent, and then he could be in even more hit lag, or like more, I'm not sure what it's called when you're like just chilling on the ground waiting for a second. But like, maybe it's like, I'm going to call it brain lag, because you have to process the fact that you just got hit to crouch cancel, because most people at this level aren't good enough at it. Like ASDI down grab and like all that shit, like Mewtwo King and none do. It's like, he's got to take a second. So you can take that damage, that's fine. Nair's good, up air's good. But what I would have done is I would have ledge dash on and rolled to ledge, or rolled into center, because that at least forces him to do a high dare, where he would do like, he'd jump here, do a high dare on your shield over here, and then you could potentially get a grab or something like that. Get a punish or whatnot. All right. Okay. So that was great. That was great. He shielded the eyed in. He shielded the eyed in on the down smash, and then wave dashing got the grab. That was really good. Okay. Let's see what he does. That was just misspacing. This is a problem with FOD, right? If you had genuinely gone for that read with the stomp, this is just all knowledge of the game, all knowledge of FOD and yourself, and then the platforms. When he's at that position, you can't stomp that. Because think of stomp as a vertical move, like, so it's going up and down, right? If you try to hit the guy, or I'll show you here. So it's like up and down, right here. So he aimed to stomp here because, I don't know, maybe he just honestly fucked it up. But I know for a fact that it's going to be pretty hard to get that stomp unless you like full hop stomp on this platform, because then that would hit them over here, because this is where he landed. Right? So maybe knee. I'm pretty sure knee would have worked, because like, yeah, knee would have worked. Knee could have worked. There's a debate between punishing a tech that you know it's going to happen with stomp or knee. It's whatever. Just do whatever the fuck you want. They both work pretty well. It's like, there's not even that much of a difference. It's just like you get different combos off them, and if you're good at both of them, you're gonna be able to use them in different situations. You're gonna be able to react to them properly in case you fuck it up, right? All right. So Funk immediately goes to the platform. You trade with a down air or full hop down air, or I guess that was short hop, but it was like full hop height. You traded that with a nair, and then he gets a grab on you. He's gonna forward throw you. Yep. Yeah. So when you're recovering against Falco, you need to use as much as you can, and you have very little. You have an up air, you have a jump to ledge, and you have a a reverse up B. So now that you know he's going to be going for that down air, the mix-up is you just kind of like trade percent, or like you can jump back. You can that's another option. You can jump back and up B. Yeah, you can jump back and up B, which probably gonna get punished. You're already dead anyway though, so like that's your read. That's all you got. You just have to kind of stay on stage, like be careful. It's kind of like PM Meta Knight, right? It's you can't edge guard him. You just kind of gotta hold that fucking L. I mean, you can't edge guard him, but it's like you can't really. Being off stage sucks dick completely. There's nothing you can do, like unless the fucking Meta Knight sucks, right? Same situation. You just like that dare is ridiculous and it's very hard to get around. You could up air. It would probably trade, but if it's well spaced and you're good at like hitting that on spacies, that's a good option. Get some percent. Maybe he double jumps, or maybe he doesn't jump at all, and then you can like I don't know, cheese him with some bullshit. Up B him down here, misses the tech. That's free stock. That's hilarious. You get to make fun of him after the match. Alright, so coming back into this next stock, Funk automatically goes to the ledge and fucks up everything, right? Holy shit! I was a bad pause. Alright. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Holy shit. Okay, so he goes to ledge, fucks up everything, and then he side Bs. And you're like, oh, I'm not sure when he's gonna come in, so all this shit right here is fine. Don't worry about that. That's all good. And then Funk has a specific problem with that. He does a lot of reverse double lasers from ledge, which are like you got like not safe, my guy, and then you got like what the fuck are you doing? So that he's on the what the fuck are you doing kind of laser hype. Let me see if that would punish. So that one's a high laser. You would have dodged that. Yeah, okay, so that shit would have worked. But he also shielded. So the thing you can do there is just, I don't know. I'm very bad at punishing double laser from ledge, so it's very safe, my guy. So what I do is I just kind of leave. I just kind of I tell myself before the match I'm going to do it, and then I try to approach it anyway because I suck. So what I do is I would just let him come back to stage, just play them out in neutral. If you're a better player, you're probably going to win. Maybe not. I don't know. Falco's kind of shit. Falco, he is some shit, and he's that shit. Alright, so you got pushed off because of weird bullshit. That sucks. I mean, not gonna do much. Upset about that. Funk gonna take that because he's a weenie. Yeah, that's whatever. Alright, that nair. Those nairs are pretty good, right? You hit him with the first hit nair, which kind of like stalls his movement because his brain has to process that. And then you hit him with the second nair. And I'm not sure what he hit you with. It looks like 15%, probably a back air. Yep. Alright, so you just kind of like you're probably expecting a dare, which is unfortunate. So that's why you drop shield. But you get him off stage and you get him with the soft nair. Let's see, you could have up aired there. Now let's talk about this because I was watching. I remember when I saw this and I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, so you hit him with another nair knee, right? That's fine. And then you hit him with, and then you don't hit him with anything. You can up air there and make it back because I'm pretty sure you just jumped immediately. And then you try. I'm not sure if this was a flub or not, but both the answers to this are get up attack and jump ledge jump back air, which are both the right option in the sense that like the get up attack wouldn't be the better option, but just out of knowledge, the fact that you just weren't aware that was going to work. You just weren't aware that wouldn't have worked. But back air would work. And like back air is good because you're invincible right now, so fuck yeah. You should really learn how to Falcon mains and like that need to edge guard need to understand that edge guarding quickly with like you immediately grab ledge. I used to have a big issue with this where I would like refresh invincibility and not be able to get the short hop knee so I could reverse knee people. So I practiced that shit, and like it's the same thing with other aerials, right? You want to be invincible and do your aerial edge guard because that's fucking dope, right? So invincible back air there would be height. Maybe practice that in your room. Practice that on on the CRT in the lab, dog. All right. So you hit him over there. No, he techs away. Probably the best tech to do. Your like spacing is just a little off. I mean, you can probably figure that out yourself. That just sucks. So whatever. You had the read. All right, grab ledge. fucking. You should always try to recover. I don't give a shit what you say. I've seen too many fucking idiots on net play like just do some dumb shit to like not try to recover. I don't know. Okay, so you get stuffed by that Nair and down smash. Not much you could have done there. That's just rough. I mean, you could have teched, you could have SDI'd in and teched. Alright, that was fucking hype as hell. I talked to Merc a while about the new future, or like, if it's new, I talked to him about the future with dash attack. You can hard dash attack to hit someone off when they're coming to ledge, or you can weak dash attack into drop zone knee against spaces. Shout out to that random guy at Nebs I did that to, who fucking left the setup. That shit was hilarious. So you tech the side B because you're probably panicking, just like, oh, give me all these R buttons. Yeah, R and L, I guess. You can have multiple R buttons. Fuck it, why not? And then yeah, he just misses side B. That's fine. Quick gimp. About to, like you had the same SD earlier. So he's starting to shine grab now. You should be aware of that. So you go to ledge, let's see what you do. You do Nair from ledge a lot. You have 4 general options. You have, do you? Yeah, okay, so you have roll from ledge, just straight up roll. You have, nah, fuck that option. That option's dumb as hell. You have aerial from ledge, that's 1. 2, you have hack dash. 3, you have just invincible ledge dash on. And then 4, which is my favorite, you have ledge dash deep into the stage and then roll into the center. Hacks used to do this. You probably know that because Hacks is a good player. But like when you opt out to do aerials, it's extremely punishable. And it seemed like he got all over you after you did that aerial. Let me see. So I like the idea of going back to ledge to refresh your invincibility. Yeah, you just kind of get stuck in your shield. It's not like he punished you, but like he just put mental pressure on you. And I mean, you got better positioning, but I don't know. Other situations that probably won't happen the same way, and he'll probably know you're going to go in. You're just getting comboed now. Mixing up your platform text is a big deal in this game. It's very important. Okay, so just out space, and that shit happens. Alright, so game 2 you're going into, let's see. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck did he ban? Either Funk's an asshole or a genius. Now, or not even a genius. He's just innovative thinker. A lot of Falcons, due to S2J, I feel, really like Stadium. And they aren't exactly good on Stadium. I feel like I'm pretty good on Stadium. But, I mean, like, DZ probably understands that it's not a bad stage for Falcon. It's not a great stage for Falcon in this matchup. In my opinion, it's only a little better than Yoshi's because the platforms like help him out a lot more. Because you need more platform game, and when there's only one platform, only one like horizontal set of platforms, which are the 2 platforms because they're on the same. Would it be y-axis? It would be y-axis, right? Yeah, y-axis. It's like it doesn't do much, right? A lot of Falcons opt to go to platforms, go to top platform. When there's two heights that a Falcon can approach from, which are that platform height and the ground platform height, that's good, right? That's why FD sucks. It only has one height if you don't include full hops. Stages like Battlefield and Dreamland are ridiculous, or not ridiculous, but they're definitely good for Falcon because they have 3 horizontal fucking planes to attack from. They have the ground, they have the first set of platforms, and then they have the top platform. And if you're trying to avoid laser, having those is really good. So he could have banned nothing and been a dickhead, or he could have banned Stadium or Battlefield, which is fine. Dreamland, a lot of species like Dreamland versus Falcon for good reason. Sorry, Foxes only have the good reason because Fox actually wins on that. I'm not sure why. All I know is no matter how much I practice on that stage, I don't understand. Like I think the Falcons are just way better on battle. Actually, I do know why. Because they can't up B sweet spot. That's a big deal. They can't side B sweet spot. It's like the perfect amount of room if you're going to be scrapping with a Fox, right? It's different for Falco because being able to survive so very long, which I'm pretty sure you do, like you get to like 200 in the stock or some shit, it's a big deal. And a lot of Falcos don't realize that, which is an issue. So they just take you to Dreamland, you get a game free. That's how you fucking do it, baby. Alright, now you go into the match, you immediately try to stomp his full hop. Good idea. I know Zeal, another Long Island Falcon, does this. When he camped me out in the fucking... he didn't camp me out. He went to platform like twice and camped, quote unquote, camped me out with stomps when I tried to approach him, which is fucking hilarious because it didn't work at all. It's a good idea in this matchup, which is why platforms help a lot. But it just got stuff. I mean, it just happens. He shined. I assume he probably dared shine. I don't know what the fuck he did. Yeah. Okay. So now you're just getting in pressure. And that happens. All right. Yeah. Nair is not a good move, in my opinion. It's not great. Falcon's Nair is very useful, and as someone who has no neutral and uses that move a lot, I can understand its weaknesses, and its weakness was just that you can get hit out of the second, like in between the first and second hits. So that is why you need to space it properly. Either approaching, like, you can't be lazy with a Falcon Nair. You can't be like a lot of Falcons I know practice pivot Nairs, which are good, right? Obviously good, very situational, but they're very good, and they help you with that like micro spacing and like shield drop and like not shield drop, like shield stop Nairs are like a big deal, right? Being able to drift out of them is way more important. And fucking, if you, like, it doesn't, pivot Nairs are situational. Just straight pivot Nairs are situational. Being able to drift out of them so you don't have to deal with bullshit like that, getting hit with that Nair, big deal, huge deal, because it changes the matchup, because then they have to find a way to approach you. And a lot of Falcos, they just fucking synonym of what I'm trying to say. They just kind of just go back to the basics and just start up tilting and lasering you and back airing you, which like are punishable because Falco's defense is very good, but it can be punishable with dash dance grab, and that's why this matchup isn't 9-10. All right, now good rollout. DZ likes wave dash and jabs. I'm not sure how many Falcos how many other Falcos do it, but it's not that great of pressure. It's kind of just like, it's literally just like a Street Fighter jab. It's like trying to see how they react, you know, just like fucking, just like, all right, let me test the waters with this one. Let me see what you're gonna do, because he doesn't have a read on you right now. It's not to be. I'm pretty sure it's not to be a dick. I think it's like genuinely he's just like, yeah, I played Falco for a little bit, so it's just like I feel like when I do that, it's like, let's see what you're gonna do. Let's see what you're gonna do after this. Let me try to condition you to do some dumb shit out of shield so I can shine you. So you jump with a full hop Nair. That's a good idea. Back airs are really good because it's faster than down air. Oof. Yeah, you're just kind of dead there. I mean, you could have rolled in, but just kind of dead there. Anyway, back to back airs. Back airs are very good because they're faster than down air, so they're easy to catch. Like when they try to cross up your shield. The counterplay to that is an up tilt. So what you need to do, what you need to learn is wave dash away from them, wave dash out of shield away from them, and then you can reset neutral. And then most likely, if they're behind you, they're near the ledge, so you can just kind of read their out of the corner options and try to get a kill off that. So you get naired, very high nair. I didn't see what happened. I think he just went to top platform because fucking whatever. All right. That looked like he did just a pivot short hop nair, which looked fucking dope as hell. But you punched that with a nair. Good job. Okay. Get up attack. I haven't seen you doing many get up attacks. I think that's fine. Just whatever. It's just a read. I mean, yeah. Alright, so now he's reading your roll away, right? So now this is like where you need to hold your ground, right? You need to be able to hold your ground against some bullshit, because what happens is in your brain you're like, it works. It's a very common instinctual thing where it's just back to hunters and gatherers shit, right? It's like you're in your head and you're like, oh, this. Let me see. I rolled away. That shit should work 100% of the time. You feel good when you do that. You feel good when you get away from danger, which is the Falco. So when he starts reading that, your like brain is all fucked up and you're just like, holy shit, what do I gotta do? So you just need to stay on your toes, be able to react properly to that shit. So just make sure that you're aware of how specifically your habits in. I would focus on these main habits. Your options out of the corner, options from ledge, and options out of shield. Those are the biggest options that you need to start, like, just automatically being aware of, and just being like, okay, so I did this twice. Let's throw in fucking roll into them. Fucking see what we'll see what happens. Because he went for that nair. Roll into them would have worked. You would have lost stage position, but you wouldn't have gotten hit, and then you can fight your way out of the corner. And then that comes into how do I get out of the corner and stuff. All right, so I'm pretty sure before this combo you up through him. He teched in, and then you up aired, reverse up aired, right? And he goes top platform with some amazing DI. All credits to him. Okay. All right. Funk, DZ still getting in his shield when he comes onto the ground. Let's see. Alright, yeah, see? That's good. You need to, like, you're doing good at, after you get hit by the laser, you just fucking take it like a man, because, like, the whole purpose of laser is to get you in your shield, right? And there are ways to beat shield pressure, obviously. Otherwise, this game would be just fucking tech monsters, like, Cyrox and Relno just winning tournaments, right? But you don't see that, and that's because there's options to beat that. But when you face tank a laser like a man and stop being a pussy about it, it works. And you can, like, but you have to be able to reset your brain, because you get hit with a laser, it stops your whole momentum, and it stops, like, all your inputs for, like, it did just delay your inputs, and you're like, your inputs aren't gonna make sense if you try to input them after you get hit by the laser, because you're already planning ahead in your head, like, oh, I'm going to do this, because Melee's a fast game. So you need to be able to be like, all right, I'm going to dash back, you get hit with the laser, I'm going to dash back, and, like, you just go right on to the next thing in your head. Just, like, you have to stop for that brief second you get hit with that laser. Okay. Back air's still height. Misses his shorten. Probably didn't need to do that at all, actually. Definitely could have just made it back. But fuck it. Let's go, DZ. Okay. Nice jab. That jab is height. You need to work on gentlemen's. You already know that. Ooh. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god, looking like me. What the fuck was that, dude? That was a stock. Alright. DZ? Get the fuck out of here, dog. Wait a minute. Comes from a jab. Let's see how you got this. You did a nair from ledge, which worked, by the way. Shouts to DZ, not fucking realizing you're gonna do that. Alright. Then you, alright. So you're fucking up, like, your tech rolls. Just run to them, you know, because you're fucking those up, or genuinely practice those with 20xx, or just practice them on somebody. All right, so he's gonna miss tech. Nice. I mean, that knee was perfect because it covered 2 out of 4 options, and you would have still been able to follow up on the other one, because if you knee, sometimes, like, that wasn't frame perfect at all, but, like, it was close to frame perfect. It was pretty good. It would have covered stomp. It would have covered tech in place, miss tech, and then the only best option, which is the newbie option, which is why you did this option, would be roll in, which would have worked. So that it becomes a 50-50, and then roll away to the ledge. You could just grab and drop zone knee them. Now, you catch his high side beat, common thing to catch a Falco for. Falcos love to use that side B because it's faster than Fox's, has a spike, has a chance to kill you. Height, good shit. Dies at 70. This is why the stage is good. Look at your percent right now. You killed him at 60. Fuck him, alright? You're chilling. That DIN was great. Funk's really good at just... I mean, like, I'm not going to take away from Funk, because Funk is a very good player, obviously. And, like, it's just like... I'm not even going to say he gets carried by his characters, because all his characters are fucking god tier. Alright, so you just kind of got Falco. You just got outranged, out-pressured, stuck on the ledge, and all that. The whole 9 yards. And now you're dead. You lived to 201, which is a big deal, because on other stages like Yoshi's, you probably wouldn't have even lived to 117, right? So you just fucking survived and got that stock off that, which was like 1 in 17 was the percent you were at when you killed him. That's a big deal. This is why the stage is mad good for Falcon. In this matchup, at least. This matchup's still 6-8. Okay. Yeah, okay. Roll behind after the shield pressure to beat his thing is good. Oh, damn, you're fucking moving. Oh, my God. You're doing like what I do when I just like when I try to be I don't even try to be frame perfect. I like Gravy a lot. Gravy's fucking dope as hell. I think he plays Falcon the way he should be played, or like brings him to a new level in which he should be played. I feel like the best way to play him is probably Nun style, but Gravy he's like destroying it with his tech skill, his ability just to maneuver. So like that looked frame perfect. You hit him with a nair, like turn around nair. Like that's like shit I do where I stomp, and if they DI behind me, perfect pivot. Not even perfect pivot. That's Smash 4. Just pivot, instant up air, and like combo them off that shit. That was really good. That was really fast, really clean. All right, now you're just getting comboed. We talked about this earlier. The first thing we talked about was just your DI, and like, it's a tough one to talk about because it's like there's no right answer. You can it's a 50-50, and that's mostly this game, which sucks. You can SDI away. You want to use double stick method, not roll method, because there's like it's not like a Fox Shine where it has a lot of hits done. Or not, I don't even know. I just know that roll is way better for wave shines, and double stick is probably better for this shit. So just either DI away, DI in. You just have to kind of like Mango and Lucky talked about this at Summit one time where they were talking about how it's a rock paper scissors between where the Falco wave dashes after he does his shine. So he can wave dash behind you, or he can wave dash. Say he's like right on the ground right here. He wave dashes in. Sorry, he wave dashes in after a shine, or he wave dashes over. So you can either DI in, and then he's like forced to like back air you or something, end the combo early. And if he reads, but if he wave dashes in, you DI in, he reads that, and then he just continues the combo. Whereas if you DI away, he's not going to be in position to deal with it if he wave dashes in. But if he wave dashes towards you, then it's going to work, and he can probably combo, probably kill you. Let's see. Yeah, he'd kill you off that. That'd be some bullshit, but that's the game, baby. We ain't pal. Alright, so back air, that was really good DI. Ooh. I'm sure you didn't want that, but it worked out, so that's cool. DZ misses his thing. He does that a lot, where he just like shine stalls. I actually recently learned how to shine stall. That shit's hype as hell. But you killed him at 60 again. I love that. I love going. You like, fucking do it, man. That just fuck. Hold on. Stop. All right, you're dead. Just fucking do it, man. You like. You're up one stock, you're at like 140. There's so many situations I would just like reverse up air, back air, do some cheesy shit to fuck with them, because that maybe it doesn't tilt them, but like it just makes them mad. It like bothers them. Like, oh, I got gimped by like 20. Oh, it was bullshit. I didn't know I was playing against Sheik. I thought I was playing against Falcon. Fuck this guy. Oh, yeah, go for it. But yeah, he just messed that up. That's whatever. He did a good recovery. All right. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that would not have hit ever. Ever that would not have hit. But it was hype as hell. Because you got 57% reading tech rolls in. And that's dope. That means he's scared. If he's tech rolling in and he's that good of a player, he's scared. Alright. So you're just kind of fishing for a grab. You don't shield grab as much as I do. Which I respect. Because I have an issue with that. Alright. So you try to punish double laser. Not working. Stuck in your shield. Your wave dashes out of shield are pretty good. Oof. Are you dead? Never mind. Alright. This was 2-0. I thought this was game 3. That fucking sucks. Damn, dude. That was tight. You just got red forward. You just laser forward smash, man. It fucking happens. Who are these guys? I don't know who these guys are. That sucks, man. I don't know. I hope this helped. I felt like I was rambling a bit, but I just try to push out all the knowledge I have, and you can just fucking do whatever you want with this knowledge. Oh shit. Drop something. You just do whatever you want with this knowledge. You're smart enough to figure it out. I mean, I think you'll be fine. Any other Falcon mains that are watching, fucking, I don't know, follow me on Twitter. I fucking know. Bubbles Falcon. Support Aeon. It's www.twitch.tv/AeonStreams. I think it's Aeon Streams or Aeon Gaming. Aeon Streams, baby. That's the one. Mind all this hentai shit. Alrighty. That's fine. Alright. I'm out. See ya. Good luck, guys.